What's good, YouTube? SlimTv to put a center two on this new topic now.
Testing, check 1 2, check 1 2. Is this thing on?
This is a different video than usual, but these past like 4 months I've been working overnights and I just kind of want to give my experience on it. So I'm gonna just hop right into it. So to start, man, it takes a lot of life out of you. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, there's something about working overnights that really puts a toll on your body. I think it's just simply because it takes you out of your circadian rhythm. And I'm not no scientist, but I did a little bit of research, and basically what that is that it's the rhythm in which your body operates and sleeps, and pretty much does the necessities that it needs to do. So our natural circadian rhythm is, get up in the morning, whatever time you get up. Once nighttime hits, it's basically time for bed. That's a simplistic way of putting it. So yeah, it takes you out of that rhythm, and when you're out of that rhythm, you don't necessarily feel it at first. In fact, your body at the beginning, it works with you a little bit, because there are times when you stay up later than you intend to stay up. So I believe that your body, it works with you those first couple weeks. You got some extra adrenaline going, and plus you kind of feel, I don't want to say bad, but you feel like it's taboo to stay up late, right? So with that being said, there's a certain way that you feel about staying up. Like, you kind of feel happy about it, because it's like, yeah, I'm up, I'm staying up all night, haha. It's something that you're not used to. It's something that has been shunned upon throughout your whole life. Your parents always telling you to go to bed at a certain hour. Now it's like, I'm up all night and I'm doing work, and there's nothing you can do about it. So that feeling kind of goes into it. Now, the tiredness that you feel, though, it kind of, after the first couple weeks wear off, or after the first couple weeks, your body, it goes into like a neutral state, to where now it's not that you feel tired, but it's more so that you feel, you kind of feel normal, and your sleep pattern starts to adjust. So around this time, the first couple weeks, you'll go to bed after you come home from work, and you'll get up at a decent hour, maybe around 2 p.m. or so, depending on your hours. But once your body starts to adjust and go back to its normal state, trying to return to that natural rhythm that it had, most days you're going to go home, and then you'll wake up at around like 6, 7, damn near almost time for you to go back to work. And that's another thing about this, man. Every time you wake up, the sun might be out for a little bit, especially if it's summer. But for the most part, every time you wake up, it's going to be dark, or it's going to be getting close to getting dark, right? And I think that does something to your mental as well, because you need to go outside and you need to see the sunlight every once in a while. So when you wake up and it's about to be dark, or when you wake up and you're still laying in the bed because you're trying to rest, and that's the whole other thing, man. Like, the tiredness that you feel, like when you go to sleep and then when you wake up, it's like, man, you don't even want to move, because you're charging up for the next round of this overnight shift, right? And like I said, when you go back outside, it's dark, so then it's just like, man, it takes a little bit of the motivation out of doing your job or going to work. It feels like there's no rest, and it feels like you don't have much of a life anymore, if I'm being honest. And that's one of my tips. You want to make sure that you build some type of social life before going out. Doing overnights. And what I mean by that is, maybe I have friends, right? I have friends that I talk to, but they all work in the mornings. When I get off of work, none of my friends are going to be available to do anything. None of my friends are going to be able to do what we usually do, or hop on Discord, or go out and go downtown or something. So what I mean by that is, more so, keep your social life intact. Make sure that you text your friends. Make sure that you're staying involved with the people in your life that love you, because going overnight, you're basically in a dead man's land. Everyone else is asleep. while you're up and active. So the things that you're used to seeing, the people that you're used to seeing, shoot, even just interacting with random people in the world, that all pretty much goes away. Save for the people that are in your job or work with you. And I'll just touch on that real quick. The people at your job, while they're cool, it's not enough for you to feel like you have enough social interaction, you know? Even if you have a good, rapport with the people at your work overnights, I don't think it's enough. And the reason I think that is because you're just so familiar with them. I mean, yeah, you're familiar with your friends too, but you're so familiar with them, and everyone is in the work mode environment. So it's not about fraternizing. It's not about building social bonds. It's about getting to work. So when you're only interacting with people that have that mindset or in that mode, it's not going to be the same as if you're just out and you're just enjoying yourself with other people. It's definitely a different vibe. But again, with the tiredness, so about, I would say, after the neutral stage, so after about 2 weeks, you go from feeling normal to just feeling neutral. And then I would give it about week 6, week 7, so about maybe the second month mark of working overnights. It goes from feeling normal to feeling tiring, super tiring. Like I said, you come to work, but when you come home and go to sleep, you're pretty much sleeping all the way through the next shift to the next shift. Like there's no in between. And even if you do get up earlier, you're gonna want to lay in your bed because of how tired you are. Like I said, this really saps the life out of you. That's what they call it, the graveyard shift, man. It literally saps the life out of you. So, I mean, some of the best ways that I think that you can kind of combat this is, number one, eat good meals. Eat at least 2 meals a day, and make sure that they're full of protein and energy giving food. So I'll probably put a picture up here, but what I was eating when as soon as I would come home, I would have eggs, 2 pieces of toast, a beef sausage, pause, because I know how y'all weirdos get in the comments. I had a beef sausage link, pause again, because and then I had, what I have? Oh yeah, I had peanut butter, honey, and then I would mix either apples or bananas into the peanut butter, and then I would spread it on the toast. Those items right there, man, that gives you the meat that you need. Pause again. Yeah, the protein, the egg, something to give you a little bit more energy. And what I found after I started having a better breakfast as soon as I would come home is that I would get up earlier. So I would go back to about the normal stage of working overnights in terms of getting up. So I'll come home 5:30, eat breakfast. It'd be about 7 o'clock when I go to bed. And when I would wake up, sometimes it'd get annoying because sometimes I'd wake up at 12 and I'd be like, well, dang, I can't even go back to sleep. And other times I wake up around 2, so I'm getting up at an earlier time. Now, I'm not going to lie. In terms of your body, you're still going to feel tired when you get up, You're still going to feel tired, but, I mean, you're up, so you'll probably just, like, bro, I got through so many anime during my overnight stint. Like, it's ridiculous. I was just laying in my bed watching anime, waiting to go to work the next day. And that's one of the main things, man. It kills motivation. It makes you feel like it's like there's no point because you got to go back to work. But it's important just to keep a positive mindset and to really hone your mind to not fall into darkness, because it's real easy to do that. But that's the end of this video. If you guys want to hear more, let me know. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. Love you guys. Peace. Thanks for watching. Check out my YouTube or my Instagram for more content. Peace.